Welcome to Bytes of Gaming, a series where we count down and eat foods from gaming. Here we have the top 5 sandwiches in gaming, where I don't decide the order of the list until I've tasted the sandwiches.
It's very dry.
For example, if I were to make the extremely bland Sonic Unleashed Professor Pickle Cucumber sandwich as seen here, I would rank it at number 5, because whose favourite sandwich is cucumber? As long as it's food sliced in between bread and not a burger or hot dog, then they'll make the cut for this list. The Chip Butty is a power-up in Earthworm Jim 2, which can double the power of Jim's Super Suit. It's also featured in the cheeky quiz show daring to ask, what is a Chip Butty?
Scandalous!
It's almost as if all but one of the developers were British. Oh yeah, it's a British thing. A Chip Butty is not Princess What's-Her-Name's real name. It's hot chips, buttered, whatever you call this. I call it a muffin. No, not that muffin. Call it a butty instead of a sandwich even though it's a sandwich. Delicious. Actually, let's face it, this is just on here as I want an excuse to have another Chip Butty. At an all-time low in British nationalism, it's good to highlight what can unite us. Earthworm-scented Chip Butties.
I have no cutlery, because who needs cutlery? Groovy!
The Sinner's Sandwich from Deadly Premonition, when you learn the ingredients, should not sound good. Food that is often described as sinful is like a rich chocolate gatto. But the rich sin here is mixing turkey, strawberry jam and cereal. Yep, it's laughable, like the cutscene it's from. Well, it's not a sin by the time Harry tastes it. He was so surprised with the sandwich described as a self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins due to its odd combination, he'd still order it. But even then, the ingredients are still horrifying. Like, I've heard of turkey with cranberry sauce, but strawberry jam? On top of that, I ponder, what cereal? Why cereal? Well, the fear of illusion here is knowing what cereal it is truly, but we have chosen Frosted Flakes for that extra sweet crunch, another intense dynamic texture that horrifyingly works. Apparently. But I have a deadly premonition otherwise.
Okay. This is actually quite nice. I see why they act like that in the game now. I encourage you to come and try it. You can actually taste the chicken. I mean turkey.
Oh god, that's so strange!
Down Bleck.
Bizarre.
Yeah, you just taste the jam.
Survival horror games are weird. The sandwich from Castle Crashers is used to make players appear beefy, exchanging weapons for brute strength. It can be found near bread-shaped gates in multiple levels, like the lava world. That would certainly explain this red jam-looking strength-carrying spread. Maybe it's lava, as it sure doesn't look like beef, but just look how buff alien hominid is from it. It could eat lava for breakfast, lunch and tea. While a sandwich does make you an easy target, its impact on gameplay certainly makes it the most fun sandwich in the list. Or toast, as standard definition TV users call it apparently, as it looks like toast. And well, it would be toast in a lava world. Looking at it I could understand with the jam, but this ain't top 5 toast. This is the 3rd best sandwich in gaming. Why only 3rd? Well, this sandwich needs more fillings, just look at it. So I consulted my sous chefs Jacob and Will what was in this sandwich, and they thought jam was too dark to be on this sandwich. So we made our own strawberry puree compote thing with melted chocolate chips and brown bread to make the bread look like that unique shade of brown. One Castle Crashers grilled sandwich coming right up. Also, grilled sandwiches are mwah!
Ooh. Oh, is this burn and stuck. And melting. Does this look anything like the sandwich from Castle Crashers to you? Well, let's see if it tastes like it. You can tell it's fresh strawberries. And you can taste chocolate. Like, it matches the colour of the sandwich, but I'm not really sure how it's supposed to be beefy at all. Never mind, feeling the difference already.
I've never played a Final Fantasy game of my own. My knowledge here is thanks to my cameraman and sous chef Jacob, who introduced me to the Final Fantasy 15 Platinum demo. But I was hooked. It just feels so real. Well, as real as being shrunk down into Noctis' dream world is. And his imagination is vivid with detail, like who can imagine intricate shades of wood paneling when asleep, or having fireworks lit off indoors? Crazy guy. His genius also conjures up this Scooby Snack level of a sandwich, crushing any other interactive health-gaining Final Fantasy sandwich. It's a shame it's only in print form on a book cover though, as if we could interact with it, I'd imagine it'd be a bit less slippery and loose than the building blocks around, but could show off layers of depth like a dent in this Converse-esque shoes in this brown seeded bread. I thought I'd describe as complex as imagination to glorify my love for this sandwich. But just looking at its variety and scale tantalizes the senses, even though it's a print representation of a digital representation of a sandwich. Where does it begin from this camera angle that I shoddily recorded, as it's hard to find footage not owning it? Where does it end? Olives, lettuce, tomato, gherkins, ham that looks like art, and that orange thing, is it red Leicester cheese? It's a mere taste of what is to behold in Nocturne's Kitchen magazine. We can't even see all the fillings, it's that big, but I want to find out.
No! I am not making that, or eating it.
Duking it out with my previous food-based countdown number ones, the sandwich edible device from Team Fortress 2 is going to boast to be the most iconic. The sandwich's image has been projected onto shirts, posters, and even recreated in LEGO. TF2's fans are the metaphorical butter to the game's metaphorical bread. It's no wonder they love it, and I love it, as when Heavy gets hundreds of HP boosted, he can rapidly fire freely, and slowly with that extra ease of mind that he has another sandwich left, so he can carry on going rapid fire. It's so fun. Taking shots like a tank, but he's got another sandwich to go. Om nom nom. The sandwich gives Heavy more survivability, especially when there aren't any medics around, and even when you do have a medic, you can always share your sandwich and actually heal the healer. The sandwich can be turned into a fresh steak or chocolate from scrap or reclaimed metal, and earn the player free achievements. It's magical. The fun never ends 365 days a year, especially with the sandwich's ability to change throughout the season. I bet the turkey isn't with strawberry jam there. Its varied combinations are as exotic as its ingredients. Between the slices of bread are lettuce, tomatoes, Swiss cheese, and a few slices of both ham and bologna. And bologna's pretty exotic given the Heavy's Russian, not Italian.
Coward!
Mamma mia!
Who says sandwich when you can have sandwich? It's also the best sandwich to show the passion and dedication in the person eating the sandwich. The Heavy goes crazy for this sandwich, with passion shown by the camera angle showing his tender moment with the sandwich, with a sound when eating the sandwich further glorifying my desire to taste it. So I am going to taste it.
Nom 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 nom.
I have been Stelios. Thanks for watching. Vinnesen.
The deed is done.
Deed is done.